The World Race, the event in which Tesla made our drivers race against each other in hopes to get the wheel of power. Now Tesla specifically chose each of our leaders because of their varying characteristics and experiences. Also, thank you to Group 2 Gaming for this video idea. The first person we're going to discuss is Banji Castillo, the leader of the Road Beasts. Now why would Tesla pick Banji? Well, I looked through the movie and two key points stand out. The main point is...
Care to explain yourself, Banji?
I was just getting my team some practice.
You mean you were risking your cars on a section of Highway 35 that's already been explored?
The risk is sending new drivers into a race without practice.
No one enters Highway 35 unless I approve it. Those are the rules.
Yeah, but Doc, rules are made to be broken.
Banji is willing to break the rules of racing in order to win. This includes re-entering the portals for practice, even when you're not allowed to. This is also supported by...
Hey, Road Beast, I got an idea.
What's up, Banji?
I think I scoped a shortcut.
Aren't we supposed to stay on the track?
We're supposed to win the race, and that's what I'm gonna do. Now, you can be with me or be last.
Banji, utilizing the shortcut. Banji is willing to take the risks and not to follow the crowd in order to win. If something is handed to him to deviate from the rest of the drivers, he will do it to win. Another key characteristic of Banji is his...
This is what I call a loop. Oh yeah! I'm gonna make it! I'm gonna make it! I'm not gonna make it!
Courageousness. His courageousness also supports him from deviating from the other drivers in order to win. Had he not have had the courageousness, he would have not have taken the shortcut, nor gone for the practice runs. Banji was also chosen for his dedication and willingness to break the rules in order to win. Banji also has expertise in...
Kadim, when you've ridden motocross through the mountains of El Yunque like me, this is nothing.
And in the forests of Puerto Rico, in which the second leg of the world race also had a forest, which could explain why Tesla also picked him. On a similar note to Banji, the second person we have to discuss is Vert Wheeler, and for the purpose of this video, the theory of Tesla picking Major Wheeler does not apply here. Why the hell would Tesla pick a 16-year-old kid who, 1, is just a teenager, and 2, just got his license? Why the hell would Tesla pick him to race of all people, much less lead one of the World Race teams at such a young age, at such inexperienced time? Well, Vert, being younger than the rest of the drivers, is likely to be more innovative and creative, being able to apply different things to improve his racing. While Banji will break the rules and try different things that are handed to him, Vert will think of new ways to get around obstacles. There are so many key points in where Vert thinks outside the box, from using his skills of skating from the half-pipe to complete the first obstacle, the loop-to-loop, and the first leg of the world race.
You think you can take that loop? You better think again!
What's the matter, Banji? Didn't you ever grind a half-pipe?
He's doing it to pick up speed. Nobody beats Kurt Wild.
Come Come on! Yes! Eat my dust.
To using his jump jets for just about everything.
Yeah! Shoot the curl! Grab the grappling line! On the count of 3, Taro and I will unhook our lines. The boulder goes over, and I'll pull you up.
You're crazy, kid.
Do it, Taro! 1, 2, 3! Not drive it, surf it! Wave rippers! Transfer power from your wheels to the turbojets and aim them down at the sand. A dune's nothing but a big wave of sand. We'll ride it out of here.
In simpler terms, older, more experienced drivers are usually more firm in their own traditional methods of driving, which doesn't allow them to see any other possibilities or new ways of driving to get through new barriers, while in general, the younger and experienced drivers can. The third person we have to talk about is Taro Kitano. Now, why specifically Taro Kitano? Well, I'm gonna play a few clips, and then that'll hopefully explain it, and then I'll reiterate on them.
The lead, Taro! The 2 of us!
One too many. Tesla said this car can handle volcanoes.
Anybody hear me? I need help. If you can hear me, I'm at the...
I'm gonna pass you.
Taro is the no-nonsense character who will do what needs to be done and get it done, even driving through a volcano and making the tough decision to go back for a fellow driver. This is also related to his apparent samurai code of ethics that he had, and does make sense that he, 1, has intense focus on driving to the point where he can basically get past any obstacle with his fast thinking, and 2, makes a tough decision to go back and get Lani. Taro is probably one of the most characters of the series. He's a really good driver and realizes that saving a life is more important than racing, and that
This isn't a game, kid. You're a driver now, not a surf rat.
juvenile stunts will hinder everyone's racing, as proven again in the first leg of the world race.
Hey, watch it, Kurt!
His calm and collected thoughts in stressful situations also boost driving to be more consistent and better collected than most other drivers. The next person on the list is Kurt Wilde. Now, Kurt was obviously picked for his
Grand Prix wasn't this fast!
Grand Prix experience, so if there's anyone who can handle a fast car, it's him. If there's anyone who's got the skills to pass other cars, it's Kurt Wilde. However, Kurt was also chosen for another reason: his arrogance and his ego. Who would want to win more than a narcissist proving that he is the best? The world race appealed to his ego, which is why Tesla chose him. He also accepted Glorum's deal.
Clip went to a great deal of trouble to give you this car, this disguise.
I'm a good driver. The best. I don't have to cheat to win this race.
To also stroke his ego, and Glorum only chose him because of his ego and to prove that he's the best driver. The last but not least, and the most humblest, is Kadeem. Kadeem is one of the most hopeful characters of the series, not to mention one of the poorest. I think Tesla chose Kadeem not only because he was a good driver and specialized in
When you have driven in a sandstorm in the Sahara, Bungie, this is nothing.
desert terrain, but because he would want to win for the money. Who would be more determined to win than a racer who has nothing, who turned into a good driver from nothing, and is now racing for everything, not only racing for himself, but for his people. And that is why I think Tesla chose these drivers.